Yo, what's up, y'all? Okay, so right now I'm just bringing in all the lives. We are going to want to do this. Crazy, fix it. So we're live here in the streets radio with your girl Nina Capone. I'm gonna go to the chat. I want to see if everybody can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Say yes. Say what's up. Say no. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hopefully y'all can hear me. It's the return of the Respect the Hustle show. We should have some guests joining in a minute, so definitely stay tuned. Right now, we're currently live on Facebook, um, we're Twitch, YouTube, a couple other places. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go live on air for the radio show as well, or live talk radio in case anybody wants to call in. You're welcome. So we're gonna bring that up right now. Bear with me a second, and then I'm gonna tell y'all about my day and what we got going on. So, um, I'm switching back and forth. I got a few screens here around me. Here we go.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. Four, three, two, one.
Little music for y'all. Little music. I gotta be ready to stop that any second now. Okay. Okay. So got one of our hosts who's gonna join us via. Right. Okay, this is not a music show, so we're gonna just jump right into it. We're gonna jump into it. It's your girl Nina Capone, your host. Respect the Hustle is back with all that's been going on. I've been super busy, super running around, crazy, doing so much. You can catch me every Thursday morning on Heat 100 Radio with the one and only Simply Monica, Rock the Barber, and any special guests that they have. Shout out today, we had Chef Rashawn, we had Mama Jones. If you're not familiar with Mama Jones from Love and Hip Hop New York, she is an amazing woman. This is her book. Let me throw some information for those who are looking via YouTube. You'll be able to see this. Um, this is her book, My Guide to Love and Romance. So, for those who did not tune in to Monica and I on and Rock the Barber, get rock. On Heat 100 Radio this morning, we had it was a wonderful interview with Mama Jones. We ate. We had some great food prepared by Chef Rashawn. It was crazy. It was so I just was stuck. Then we end up going down to City Hall with Sister Talia and her organization, where mother I said mother because I'm so proper, but Mama Jones was presented with like the key to the city or something. She was given a citation for all the work that she's been doing, far as just getting out there, really supporting mothers, mother to mother towards what it was called, and it was just an amazing opportunity to be out there to see everyone. Um, so if you don't know about this book, I said I would post it up here and make sure you guys are aware. So you can also follow Mama Jones. This is Jim Jones' mama, his real mama. So the real Mama Jones on Instagram. And here's the book. So for those, hopefully you guys can see it. I got cameras all over the place. So it's a good read. It's dope. Give you a lot of advice, from a mama, a real mama. And I think, check her out. Definitely check her out. Follow her. She's extremely active. She's friendly. She's not somebody who's gonna, shun you or push you away. You got questions. She's willing to talk to you, to ask um, really like she's supportive. Like it was amazing to see someone from TV transition and be able to just chat with you and talk to you and be down to earth. So it was a great vibe, with the queens out here today. Shout out to everybody that came out and supported. Shout out to everybody that tuned in to us on the morning rush show with Simply Monica. I know I've been on radio all day. I'm exhausted. Shout out to Shelly Williams, who also, y'all, everybody knows Shelly Shell, the legendary Shelly Shell, who was out there today, who also received an award for all the legendary work she's done in the community. So we've just been all over the place and busy, but I gotta get a lot of requests to bring back Respect the Hustle. And that's why we're here. Respect the Hustle. So just being out here, as many of you know, I'm a business consultant. I work with a lot of promoters. Right now, I am working with Simply Monica. We just did an amazing event with state property up at Lou and Choose. 4th of July, it was amazing. It was crazy. It was epic. It was legendary. It went down. I mean, it shut everything down. It was crazy. So you can always follow me on Instagram at Nina Capone One. Check out the pictures, the footage, the videos, everything. But during that time, as I connected with Monica, we worked on, getting preparation and coordination for all of these for her show. I ran into a lot of artists. Although I've been off the scene with Industries Radio's Respect the Hustle show, I feel like I should bring it back and allow some of the artists to, put their stuff out there, some additional promotion, communication. A lot of people know who I am. A lot of people don't. I kind of came off the scene when it comes down to this Respect the Hustle show, but I'm back. I'm back. We all go on hiatus. I have a company to run, so I'm extremely busy all the time. As a consultant, I'm constantly meeting with people, building businesses and strategies, and so on and so forth. So, but I do want to definitely bring back Respect the Hustle. So here we are, and I have some amazing guests coming on. Right now, I have one of our older hosts. I hope I'm not too loud. Let's bring him on the line. In the Streets Radio. Introduce yourself. Speak up. We got to hear you. Who do we have on the line? Mr. 3.0. As many of you know, this was my co-host, and he's still here with us. He's still here with us. Today he's joining virtually. Again, I'm running around everywhere, so I can't drag people throughout the city. But what you got going on, Mr. 3.0? Shout out to Full Force Security. Okay, okay, okay. Well, look, we back. How do you feel about being back? So here we are. That's what's up. That's what's up. So for those who don't know, Mr. 3.0 is my right hand man. He helps me with content, getting it together, making sure we're on topic with conversations, getting the people connected to me. For those who can't reach me, you can definitely hit up Mr. 3.0. For those of you who already know him, and let him know, look, I need to get on the show. What do I need to do? He can definitely instruct and support with that. Right now, we're just creating opportunity for people. We want to know those who hustle. One of the main reasons I brought Mr. 3.0 on is because he's a hustler. He's what we define as he respects the hustle. He do what he has to do to make it happen. And I think during this COVID experience, there's been a lot more of that. Would you say, Mr. 3.0? Absolutely. Yeah, yeah. And here we are. Here we are. A lot of people started businesses. which made me busy because that's what we do. We do business formation, helping people get their business strategy in order, helping people get their websites and SEO done, and you name it. So I've been extremely busy with that. But again, I have to make time for my peeps, my love. What I love to do is my radio. Respect the hustle in the streets radio. Here we are. This is what we're doing. It feels good. Shout out to my producer. I'm also working on a project. Um, Listen, it's been crazy amongst everything else that we got going on. Salute to his name is what Wiz 64 on here, Wayne Chateau. That's my producer, and I'm driving him crazy right now, trying to get the music. If you know me, I'm anal about production, how it sounds when I'm writing. So it's just putting everything back together. I know you know. Mr. 3.0 was also my choreographer. Um, I say my workout partner for real, because we used to go tear the clubs down. The workout partner, boy, this the footwork himself. If you don't know, so just really getting out there and putting myself out there again, and it's been amazing. It's been amazing. The world opened up. Look like we about to close it again, but nonetheless, I feel like everybody got their mojo back. We're moving along. We're getting things together. Again, I had the opportunity to hang out with Jim Jones' mother today, Mama Jones. She is amazing. So make sure you get the book. Oh my goodness. Moving around ain't the word. Is so crazy. Shout out to Simply Monica, who's been driving me crazy and inspiring me all at one time. I don't know how she does it. This woman is just everywhere. Hmm. Right, right. And we need those type of people. We need those. We need those type of people to help us to not just to be motivated. We need people with that motivation. I think sometimes we forget that, even though we are the leaders, or we take charge and we're the mentors, we also need people to mentor and push and motivate us. So I find that in my clients. My clients motivate me because they're go-getters, and it's amazing to have such energy around me. Although I'm working with them or helping them to do something, it helps to keep me on task, on point as well. So, shout out to all of my clients. But Monica has been busy with her books. His woman, his wife, my man. Okay, if you have not read this book, this is part one. It's a great read. It's not what you think it is. So I suggest men and women go get it, get to understand who Monica Mason is. Also, you can really just kind of pick up and say, "Damn, I've been in that situation." Feel her struggle, feel her pain, feel her hustle. One of the biggest hustlers I know. Then she has her part two. Honestly, I haven't had a chance to get to this because she works me to death. So I'm going to blame that right on her. But I can't wait to read it. I cannot wait to read it. And I know it's going to be a lot of fun because, again, part one was amazing. So just, support Black businesses, support Black talent, support our community, support our young people, respect the hustle. Again, if you have a hustle and you want to share it with us and you want to talk about it, you can always call in live 914-205-5389, or you can book an interview. You can book an interview right on our website, inthestreetsradio.com, and I'll be more than happy to hear your story and get it out, help you get the word out. We got a huge platform. Um, yes, yes. Who was the best guest we had? Who was the best? Absolutely, it had to. We can't just drop the ball on this. We had to bring it back. So shout out to everybody that motivated me to bring Respect the Hustle back to life. get back on air, do what I do. Shout out to Monica, simply Monica, for really pulling me in that direction where I had no choice but to be seen again. And the question really arose because a lot of times it's just out of sight, out of mind, and people can forget about that part. So just jumping on the morning rush with her in the mornings, just being there, getting on air, jumping in, getting in where I fit in, kind of really pushed the got the wheels to spinning and the calls to coming through. So shout out to Monica. That's my sister. Like she inspires everybody. Like it's crazy. This woman is listen. It's so crazy. It's such an amazing feeling to get back out there to start, really getting in touch with people again. Just being taken out of the world, that quarantine thing really kind of made people want to stay in, and not only just made me want to stay in, but it kind of lost communication with a lot of people. Just made you comfortable with being alone, whereas it's okay, but it's not cool. Get back out there, connect with your family, connect with your people, get back into the activities that you do, the hobbies, your hustle. I mean, it's extremely important, and I'm glad to be back. I'm so glad to be back. Right now, we are streaming live on multiple Facebook pages, as well as Twitch and YouTube and Instagram as well. So if you're out there, holla at us. I want to know what everybody got going on right now. I got the lines open. I don't plan on being on here forever tonight. Just kind of want to jump in and just say what's up to everybody. I want to know everybody's hustle. I want to know, Wayne, if you out there, I see you on a live. If you can call in, Wayne, that would be dope. Just to kind of get you online. I know you're working on a lot of things. You're also working with me. Wayne, if you want, the number is 914-205-5387. Definitely, he told, well, let's go. Well, let's go. Call in. I need you on the line. So just so I need y'all to talk to my producer, hear from him because I drive him crazy. I know I do. But he stick by me. He be like, yeah, I'm a stick by her. I swear, it's so hard. Listen. I'm really not that hard to be around. I'm not that difficult. I'm more supportive than anything. I do push people. I push people though. I push people. I believe that everybody should just kind of do your own thing too. Don't just be around me and support me and what I'm doing, but build with me. Take something from me. Use me. Utilize whatever I bring, whatever situation I bring you into. Get something out of it so you can grow, so you can have your hustle. So, if you want to be a radio person and you want to go on air and do what you do, listen, don't listen, ask me what I do. Ask me how I do it. Yeah, yeah, you started your show. Yeah. But that's what it's about. Right, right. That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, it's nothing but love. I'm gonna put you on hold for a second and I'm gonna bring in another caller. Caller, state your name. Hello. Yo. Thank you. State your name. We gotta know who you are. I know I just told you to call in, but tell us who we talking to. So Wayne Chateau is my producer, my super producer, as I call him. Wayne, I got questions for you. You know what? I was going to apologize for putting you on the spot, but I don't. Um, I'm not going to apologize for putting you on the spot. I'm just going to put you on the spot. Tell us a little bit about the project that we're working on and how you feel about it. Tell us how you feel about this new project that Nina Capone is working on. Please do. Right, right. 21 years. Wow. Wow. Ooh, y'all make me feel old. Listen, listen. That's how real it is. That's how real it is. And you have the same work ethic that you had 21 years ago. And becoming able just to connect again and say, let's get busy, let's do this. Can you just, I know you don't like to do this, but I'm going to put you on the spot and ask you to do it anyway. Come on, Wayne. Name drop a little bit for me. Because you're so talented. You're not just some janky producer that I found in the streets. You work with some amazing people and that got some success. You ain't got to go into the details, but name drop for me. Tell us a few of the people that you know that you produce albums for. You produce records on, and you help produce. She ain't nobody. Keep going. And who else? Keep going. We still here. We still waiting. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. 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 Thank you. Yeah. Oh my goodness. How about that? Music industry roots. Right. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Right, right, right. And I hope producers are listening because one of the things that, working with a lot of these producers, they're creating sounds that sound like everything else sound today. So it's really, really hard to find a true creative producer who's going to give you what you have in your head. Um, like when I came to you, I said, I want something, and I'll give you a sample of some the what like the beat and say this is I want something in this nature. and you're able to just jump in and get creative and bring it back to me, and I say, okay, that's it, or let's change this, or let's change this up a little bit, and it's like you're open. There's no rebuttals. So I thank you for taking the time to work with me, because I ain't nobody. I ain't no, I'm just me. But allowing me to create from, really to co-produce with you, because a lot of times you're dealing with producers nowadays and you're a writer, they give you something and they just want you to write to it. You don't really get to customize that sound, that track, and say, I want this and I want bells and whistles. And then a Capone difficult, right, Wayne? I want cowbells and I want that backflip sound thingy, for me. Absolutely. Mhm. Right. Right. Mhm. Wow. Wow. And it's huge. Right. Right. Mm. Right. 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 You're right. You're right. I'm agreeing here, and that's a big turn off, because when you're in a studio and you hear that, you want that clean mix. You want, oh my goodness, and don't let me just get into the light up microphone. Just I, you just keep talking, because I'm spoiled. I know I'm a spoiled brat, but I mean, like you said, the customization of the drums, like, I think, when as artists, as we've grown, I can say a lot of artists haven't had the opportunity to work with a producer like yourself, because you know you're rare. You're rare. It's far and few producers that are out there that will sit with an artist and say, what do you want? What's your expectation of the sound? What type of drums do you like? Well, listen to this drum, or listen to that drum. You like this, you like that. So this is it's huge for me. And I'm a spoiled brat, but just thank you for still being genuine to the music. You know, right. Hmm. Right. 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 Hmm. 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 Right. 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 Exactly. Exactly. Hmm. Yep. He get on my nerves with that because he knows so much. But it's that humble factor, and to know what some of the records that you've worked on and some of the albums that you produced, and to still know that you allow me to come in and pick your brain and use you. Like I throw that term around so loosely. I think we don't use people enough. And I get, a lot of people look at me, well, you a user. I am a user. I am, you know. And anybody that know me, anybody that's ever worked with me, know that I'm coming to learn from you. I don't want to be around people that I know everything and they don't know nothing. I want to learn. I want the experience to be around you and learn from you. Take something away. Be able to implement something and say, "Hey, Wayne taught me this." Or this, or Monica taught me this, or this person taught me that, and go and so on and so forth. Because if I'm around people and I'm the smartest person in a room, I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting my time. You know, and that is crazy. Hmm. That's right. Yep. Yep. Exactly. Hmm. Right. Hmm. Right. 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 Yeah, yeah, and it's so crazy with you because you do both hip hop and R&B, and your hip hop and your trap just is just not the same. You can't tell it was the same producer, and and that's what always caught my eye with you. And I'm like, oh my God, where Wayne? Where Wayne? I need Wayne. Because you get people send me beats over and over and over, and I'm listening like maybe hundreds and hundreds of sounds, but I don't hear anything that really pop out. I always tell Wayne, if it's a good record, and I mean from the production end, then the lyrics are automatic. And you've seen me do it. When you watch me, you've put a beat on, and I said, well, I mean, we just worked on something. Um, we were referencing a song, a hook, and Wayne put the beat on, and he said, so when you going to get this done? And I said, but it's done. It's in my head already. I got it. And he said, so you telling me I could turn the mic on right now and you gonna be able to record? I'm like, I'm ready. And what we do? What we do, Wayne? Just like that. Right, 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 right. And I mean that's key though. That's key. When you get quality, you can just kind of roll out with quality, especially if you're a writer. If you're an artist that write, then you know your hit. You know the song when you hear the beat. So it's so important that you engage with your production, with the producer. Don't just allow a producer to send you a beat and be like, this is just what it is. In some cases, that's cool, but personalize that beat. Work with that producer to personalize that beat. Help them to engineer your voice, your sound, your song. So, different mics. I didn't know for years that different mics make you sound different. I mean, I got on Wayne's $100 million mic, and that joint, as soon as I got near it, that joint lit up. I was like, oh, and I'm such a kid. I mean, it made me want to work harder. It made me want to sound better. I started speaking clearer, and I don't know, it could have really been a mic, but that joint was crazy. And the sound that, I don't know, he was over there pushing buttons too, but I was just like, yo, this is crazy. But, Wayne, what would you say? And I want to, of course, I'm going to turn this into a Wayne interview. What would you say, as far as difficulty level? Like, what's a difficult artist to work with for you? And when you say game plan, what's your expectations? Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Right, 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 right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Wow. Mm-hmm. Right, right. Mm-hmm. Right, right. Mm-hmm. Mm. Right, right, right. Right. Mm-hmm. Right, right, right. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Right, right, right. I wanted to jump right into that. Yeah. That was something I really wanted to jump into. Working with a producer to create songs to be sold. So let talk a little bit about that. Like what inspires that, and what makes you go in that direction and say, hey, you know what? Let's work on this just so I can let some other folks hear. Like, what inspires you to do that with a song and an artist? Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. That's right. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Mm-hmm. What's your no, 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 no. He ain't off the hook that easy. He tried it. Like he's supposed to been here, but I let him off the hook with that. But he ain't off the hook just that easy. I do want to bring Mr. 3.0 back on the line and see if he has any questions. Being as though Mr. 3.0, are you there? Okay. Yes, we can hear you. So I have my producer on the line, Wayne Chateau, who, makes some of the beats that you love to dance to. So Wayne, this is my choreographer, and he's been my choreographer for well over how long? How long? How long? So my big ass stopped dancing. What, 15 years? so Mr. 3.0, yeah, about 15 years. So tell, and you've done little tours and shows with me. So tell, you have any questions first of all, and let him know like what you think of the music. Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Left. Right. Right. The support is real. Yes. Yes. Hmm. Y'all heard that? I just wanted to give y'all that 'cause that was cute. Okay, okay. So Mr. 3.0, since we got you on the line, if you can take over and tell. So now that you know that because it's crazy, I never connected y'all. You create the moves. So this is the first time really connecting the production, you to the producer who's behind. I remember you really loved the Spanish type track we did. Well, that was Wayne who produced that. So how do you feel about like the beats of the music and putting together the shows for me? I mean, you've been working with me for over 13 years. You've been on, working with some of the choreography for some of my biggest shows. How did it feel putting together the choreography? Like, what do you do when you listen to my music personally and say, here we go, we're going to put this choreography together? What's the first thing that you do when you receive the music? Mm-hmm. Ladies is pimps too. Oh, he know too, right? Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Behind the music. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I didn't even. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I try. I try. I try. But just having you guys literally behind me has been a blessing because I was able to take those breaks, and then having the relationships that I have with you and Wayne, and being able to pick up the phone and say, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. I hit Wayne like with an uppercut. Like, not only are we going to do this project, but we going to share it with the world this time. Back when 21 years ago, we weren't on Facebook or Instagram. We was on MySpace, kind of, sort of, a little bit, but we wasn't live. We didn't have an opportunity to share. No, not at all, not at all. So we didn't have the opportunity to share like we really would like to have shared with the world what we were working on. I mean, Mr. 3.0, you can talk about some of the rehearsals, the phenomenal rehearsals that we had with all of the male exotic dancers, the female exotic dancers, the just some of the other choreographers. Listen, listen, listen. We just work. We had some episodes. Yes, yes. We had some crazy, crazy episodes. We had a lot of excitement when it came down to a lot of people have never really seen may or may have not seen my stage shows where we brought them to life, utilizing the likes of exotic male dancers, exotic female dancers, regular choreographers, and regular street dancers, and bringing all of those personalities together in a studio to rehearse is is unique, to say the least. Hmm. Okay, with the live bands, right, right. Yeah, yeah. Because we all had to step our game up a little bit. Hmm. Get dressed. Right, working with Nina Capone. Listen, we practice and rehearse all the time. Oh, oh my goodness. Hmm. For my choreographer with me. No, it's always an experience when you're with a live band, because you get to feel the music in a different way. So to take something that Wayne may have created and say, okay, y'all, hey band, learn this, and they learn that song and they play that, and you're it just bring your show to life. So it makes you as an artist just kind of be able to toy with the sound a little bit, listen to the new instrumentation that they bring in, dance different, move around different, interact with the crowd different. Use your hands to stop the drum, just to bring the drums in for a second. I love leading the band. Like, hold on, do that one more time. You know, so that I guess that would be one of my best experiences as well. We just had so much fun over the years. 13 years that you've been with us, G. Was just crazy. I mean, we had so much rehearsals. Remember the crazy rehearsals? The long, drawn out, hot, sweaty rehearsals. Oh, yes. Yep. 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 Right. Mhm. Yeah, absolutely. Right, right. Was everything. Yeah, yeah. But we gotta say we had a lot of fun. We practiced, and I think I people kind of lose this part. But when we went to the club, where did we go to? Palmer's, was it? Was it called Palmer's at the time? Yep. Yep. Hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No days off. No days off. No days off. Woo! I got to get younger to be able to do that stuff again. Well, thank you. Well, we're about done. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Wayne. Thanks for joining us. I definitely appreciate it, and I'll talk to you soon on the other side, Mr. 3.0. You with me? Well, we gonna close it out in a few seconds here. We got about 2 minutes left. Um, what you want to say to the people? We back. That's right. All the new people, welcome to the hustle. Make sure you tune in each and every Thursday evening at 7 p.m. Some Saturdays will be announced as well. But we're here, we're back. We're looking forward to having lots and lots of fun again on the show, um, and bringing on new guests. Bringing on new guests. Shout out to everybody that's been on the Respect the Hustle show, and those that are looking forward to coming on the Respect the Hustle show. We're looking forward to having you. But it's our time. It's time for us to get out of here. I've been running all day. Shout out to everybody on Instagram that's tuned in, on Facebook, on Twitch, on YouTube, on the other Facebook. We definitely appreciate everybody that's out there. Make sure you're following me on Instagram at Nina Capone One, and on at N Capone One for Facebook, so you can keep
90
up with
seconds.
everything. We got about 90 seconds left, and we're out of here. Mr. 3.0, thank you, thank you, thank you for jumping in as usual. So glad to be back. So glad that we're back to the hustle. You already know. Continue to do what you're doing. Of course, I'm going to talk to you on the other side, but it's time for me to get out of the studio and get myself to a nice resting place. So let's go out with some with a nice drop real quick.
60 seconds.
From, you already know. And on that note, we out of here. Respect the hustle, baby.